Hello, everyone, and welcome to the last watch-along of the season, unless we make the grand final, of course, because I ain't paying for tickets. Terry, mate, we had a few technical issues, but here we are, and we're ready to go. Are you excited?
No.
It's been a terrible day. It's been a terrible day. I'm wearing a terrible jersey, but
No,
we're here.
that is the greatest jersey in Auckland Nines history.
Well, that's not hard to do.
Yeah, look, just some quick changes for the Sharks on TV. Dan Atkinson is out, and Rahepapuru played New South Wales Cup today, and Oregon Kaufusi has come in onto the bench. For the Dogs, Curran is starting. Hughes has gone to the bench, but they are 1-17. Look, I honestly thought we were going to come away with one win tonight, and the girls were going to get the victory for us, but we're going to have to leave it to the gents now. Jesus.
Let's hope. Now, everyone, we are 90 seconds delayed as we watch.
About 90 seconds.
About 90 seconds. The Sharks are just hitting the TV now. So if you want to watch along, please do. Just hit pause until...
And just know that, you're going to turn around and go, oh, this happened 4 minutes ago. We know that. There is a big 100%. Purple banner down the bottom that says we are 90 seconds delayed.
By all means, comments and stuff, but please... Maybe wait 30 seconds before.
Yeah, no spoilers. Oh, unless it's like a game-winning field goal, then I don't care about reading that. But
yeah, look, exactly. We're going to see it. But the boys are literally running out now.
Just quickly. Dan and I were chatting before this. The Gold Coast Titans have moved themselves off the bottom of the competition on an AJ Brimson masterclass, and I have never doubted AJ Brimson once. I just want to say that.
Never, mate. There's certainly no proof of that. But Jesse Ramin, 150 games for the Sharks. So we're gonna just whatever. We're not gonna call the game, or maybe we do. Who knows? But I ain't calling the Dogs. We're just gonna whatever. Let's just have some fun. Now the result doesn't matter.
Hang on a minute.
You're right, mate. Just hit mute. Go for it. The result does not matter for this game, as Terry's pretending to be talking to someone because he's trying to be.
My kids are being smart because they think I won't get out of the chair and give them a hiding.
They go, well, mine are here sitting very quietly and behaving. So Bulldogs are just playing their cringe video now.
Now Luke says it must be a relief knowing that you won't get eliminated by the Panthers next week. It's worse knowing that you're probably going to get eliminated by the 8th place Roosters.
That's true. I wanted the Panthers because there's nothing to lose. If they beat us, who cares? But if we get them, we get 6 months worth. We knock you out.
Yeah, we get 6. Whoever beats the Panthers gets to turn around and say, we ended the dynasty. It never happened.
Yep. It's
because you don't remember the wins. You're just going to remember who beat them.
Exactly. It's the lineal. I think Wolfmother are playing. Yeah, Joker and the Thief. It's pretty cool. One of their 3 songs. Definitely not a Led Zeppelin rip-off band. No. I hear.
All these comments are just going over my head. I don't even know who these guys are.
They're 110% a Led Zeppelin.
I don't even know who Led Zeppelin is, Dan. So,
well, I'm just going to kick you out here right now.
It looks like Cronulla are kicking off.
Absolutely. We got a few comments. Thanks to everyone who's here. Luke, of course, big fan of the show. You're a fantastic fan.
Hey Dan, in our private chat, can you drop a link to this so I can tweet it out, please?
To this, to watch it or to join in?
To join, to watch it. So they can come on the watch along, mate. I don't want anyone else on the show with us.
No worries. Well,
especially Sam Shanazi.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm literally watching you say that right now. Okay, hold on. So, but thanks to everyone who's joined us, both of you, legends.
Ricky Dodd says a Galvin masterclass incoming. Ricky, please leave the chat.
No, we love it. The more banter, the better. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Just going to send you a private message, Terry. Sorry to be speaking out loud, but we're in the ball's in play. William Kennedy.
It is. Big Tobias takes the hit up, and he's looking fit finally.
He is. Paul's got a good comment here. Knights deserve the spoon. Could not agree more, mate.
They do. Yeah, I think with the way that they've attacked this year, absolutely.
Yeah, just quietly, I love this. A farewell spoon for Adam O'Brien warms the heart. I love the pettiness and shithousery of that. Makes me very happy.
Yeah, I guess I have been an Adam O'Brien somewhat fan over the years with what he's done on a limited budget for the Newcastle Knights. But a wooden spoon. Look, I don't care who wins the wooden spoon as long as it's not us.
Oi, Billy Burns just been kicked in his beautiful face.
Yeah. Jesse ran me and held down for about 38 seconds and wondered why he was cautioned by the referee.
Yeah, on Ramian, I think he can be very lucky that he has a place here tonight. I'll tell you what, though, it annoyed me, and I only just thought about it. Moini Hiroti, if he plays fullback today for the Jets, Newtown win that game for sure.
So where was he? Where did he play?
Nowhere. He's sitting on the bench.
Is the 18th man?
I believe so.
That's it. It's absolutely atrocious that, like, you'd be better off having someone like Tuku as the 18th man.
Yeah, spot on. So those that missed it, Newtown shit the bed today on the back of a disaster class from Riley Jones. If whoever made the decision to sign him is watching, get out and resign immediately. That's terrible. But Newtown's season, unfortunately, over. Our bench looks menacing tonight. 100% agreed, mate. I think this is the way forward. Kafusi's coming off the bench here. I missed that.
Yes, he is coming off the bench now. A great start for Cronulla and a good set for the Dogs. And it looks like Cronulla have received the first penalty of the game here. Bit of high contact on Ronaldo Mulatalo. So Cronulla will get the first opportunity inside the Dogs' end.
Just seen the penalty.
Yeah, it's high contact. All right, I'll pause.
No, it's okay. No, I'm answering the other. Ronaldo's playing the replay now.
Yep.
Atkinson's lining up.
Yeah.
So Dan Atkinson's lining up the kick, everyone. Haley says, looking forward to ending it. Oh, man. The boys started so well today, made it hard against a SG Ball quality team. Now, I'm not taking anything away from them because they're very good in that too, but the Jets absolutely
and taking nothing away from either of those Canberra sides who, they've been rested in first grade. So the New South Wales Cup team went up. The flag team went up to New South Wales Cup, and look, they gave it a red hot go. I think Cronulla went in thinking they were just going to walk away 2-0, and they walked away 1-1. And Pants well and truly pulled down the New South Wales Cup. The fight back was too late. I think there's another 10 minutes in the game you win, but it's not soccer, right? It's a 80-minute game. Ruck infringement now sees Cronulla with another set of 6 here.
Bravely looking menacing. That early run was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Garsley's in here saying hello to you, Terry. Hello, AJ Brinson's #1 fan.
Yes, hey, thanks, Garsley. I really enjoyed that masterclass that he put on in the last game. So I tell you what, I tuned into the last 5 minutes of the West Tigers live watch. The live watch-along that they had at the pub. And, mate, their thoughts on Chris Butler were exactly the same as mine. That guy's a shocking referee. And it's knocked down there by Matt Burton, so Cronulla. Oh, that was
it's good read from Burton.
Good read from Burton, but he takes that. He's probably going.
True.
He's probably going the length there.
That ball was literally a try-scoring ball, depending on who took the thing. You're right. Chris Butler sucks.
Yes.
I don't like him. There's rumors that he'll be the first full-time bunker official because he can't keep up with the game. I'm going to call a spade. I'm not going to rub it in, but
it's not that. He's just like.
Oh no, is that Zeri out? Oh, Bronson.
On the field, he's just a shocking referee.
Yeah, he is.
Bronson Zeri looks like he's out here. I think because Sione Katoa slipped, he's taken the hip. He slips, bang, yeah, he's taken the hip. Mate, he's done.
Eyes.
Yeah, his eyes were closed, mate. He's absolutely done. And then Matt Burton pushed Katoa over just to rub salt in the wound. But Luke said, he saw a little bit of that. The good thing about that West Tigers one is they stream it live onto Twitter and they don't care who comes in and says anything about them. They just ignore everything. It's great. Yeah. But after AJ Brimson scored, my first thought was go and watch these guys blow up. And they were on about a 30-second delay. So I saw the Brimson try and then quickly switched it over to my phone and Brimson scores and they were just going nuts. So this now will mean that Bailey Haywood will go into the halves and Matt Burton will go into the centres.
Definitely. Nate.
Yes, how you doing, Nate? Good to see you, mate.
Doing good, man. Nice photo during the week. Very important. Heart health is important. This guy right here has had a tough week and what a fucking legend he is. Excuse my French. Garsley asked how we feel about Zeri. I think he made a mistake. I think he's paid his dues, and I'm glad he's having a wow of a season.
Yeah, it happened like 5 years ago. Who cares? If you still want to like string up a bit, like someone today said to me about Cronulla's peptide scale in 2011, mate, it's 14 years ago.
Yeah, find some newer shit. We've done about 1,000 things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Damien made a good point here. Zeri's out for round the finals next week because that's
if it's a category 1.
Oh, that's a category 1. He's been declared dead twice.
Mate, we've seen some category 1s being called category 2s, mate. So I think with finals coming around here, they'll probably just call that a cat 2 and hope he doesn't fail it.
Well, I hope he's all right, but Cronulla
on the attack here.
Oh!
Oh.
It's cat 1, Terry confirmed.
Cat 1 confirmed. Bang. Bronson's area out next week. I think Ryan Pappenhausen as well is out next week because he failed his HIA.
Yep, that's true. Well, there you go, 1 each.
Mm-hmm. Did Will Kennedy go and drink toilet water? He should have because, that's a fucking shit-house pass.
Terrible pass. The Bulldogs.
That is a shocking pass. He's called a knock on from the Dogs.
Well, I'd be definitely challenging that if I'm the Dogs.
Where's...
okay.
No. Fanua Blake just missed it. Yeah, okay. And then, it's knocked on by Stephen Crichton. Great call. Always liked Ashley Klein as a referee.
Yep, very true. Haley says Harry Grant will be back 100%.
Yeah, but Jerome Hughes won't, so... Yes, we do need to... We need to convert this... We do need to... Now, Paul says can't challenge this early. Cronulla lost their challenge after 90 seconds last week, Paul, so...
Yeah.
Yes, Ronnie.
Remember, guys, we're 30 seconds behind, or more than that, so please hold any excitement /
disappointment, yeah. Here goes Fanua Blake. Big
Luke
one there.
Mate. Now,
What's that?
That's as clear a day leg. That's a Hulk Hogan leg drop. Where's the sin bin, ref? I actually didn't see what happened. I wasn't watching.
No, I didn't see what happened either, but Fanua Blake's going to get very gingerly to his feet.
Oh, Snicker.
World's slowest play the ball here.
They're setting up for something on the last tackle, mate. That's what I'm going to do. Nico, that's better. No, Sione gets taken into touch. Oh, God, that's a poor set of 6 there from Cronulla.
Oh, and Ramian's going to give a penalty away. You idiot.
He's
Dear God, this guy's got no fucking brains.
Yeah, if there's a decision, he'll make the wrong one. Before we tee off, Luke says Ricky's bitching about a 6-day turnaround. No, I'm not shocked, but they rested like 15 players, so who cares? Look, I'm of the opinion that they should go to the Raiders and say which time slot do you want, and they should lock that in as minor premiers. Everyone else gets what they get.
I like it. Like in the Super League, they used to do, the 1 and 2 teams go straight through to the semi-final, and whoever, the minor premiers get to pick whoever they play and what day they play as well. So I think as minor premiers, you should get it. But also as well, Channel 9 will be looking to maximise the
Broncos.
Yeah, well, not only that, but the best time slot for views as well. So, someone said to me, do you play the Warriors on the Saturday or the Sunday? Both games are going to be at 4:00 on Saturday or Sunday. So, it's going to be the same time slot for the Warriors and their fans. You're going to capitalise on that. So, I think we'll end up playing Sunday against the Sydney Roosters.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think they're going to give the Warriors the 6:00 home game at Mount Smart Stadium.
Oh, here's a big one. As Katoa runs sideways. Surprise. Damien says Ramian was better in the 9 games for Newcastle than he's been for us this year.
This has been a shocking year from Jesse Ramian, and what makes it even worse is that Moini Hiroti has been incredible in the times that he's come in and played centre. So he's been a shocking winger, but an incredible centre.
Spot on. Hiroti doesn't make that mistake.
We have gone nowhere in this set. The Dogs are starting to get a little bit of an advantage here. Nice run by Ramian, though, as we talk about him. But
so those that missed New South Wales Cup today, Michael Gabriel was outstanding. Our best.
Did he play right centre or left centre?
Left centre. He's left Chris Whaler in the dust for mine. I think next year he's the next man up. 100 night, I'd be starting him. I'd put Ramian on a plane and send him wherever. I'd put petrol in the plane and just say, look, fly it until it beeps and just land wherever. But I put just enough petrol to get to Perth.
Yeah, just enough. And a one-way ticket as well.
Oh, absolutely. Who and Sione can sit together. Sorry for any Sione or Ramin fans, but
Oh, that's a Billy Burns shoulder charge there as well. I'm surprised that wasn't called.
All good. Klein says it's not. So
yeah, he'll go back and put him on report. Yeah. Oh, that's forward. Surely.
Man, can someone just that Katoa?
Well, he saved the try.
Yeah, but what the hell? Look at the back of his head.
Oh, the rat's tail. Look, that's forward. We've seen Pat Mahomes play this morning. How is that not? Throws it 2 meters forward, and that was that far forward. It was offside.
Yeah, here we go. That was offside. Yeah, it was a completion. That's crap. Westpac red zone. We've been tackled 11 times inside their 20 because we don't have sponsors. Win at Silver Grade, mate, if you're watching. Thanks for the support.
It's just frustrating to know that the opening 6 minutes of the game that we had all the possession, field position, momentum, and it's been undone because Jesse Ramian decided to throw their front rower into the fucking Oh, that's forward again. Will Kennedy with a nice tackle there.
Numbers out left. Huge numbers. Get him, Nico. Oh, Kennedy.
Oh, Kennedy!
Beautiful tackle. Oh, what?
What's he called here?
High tackle, evidently. I didn't see it.
Well, at least he saved the try.
Yeah, damn straight. He and Hines, beautiful.
Where's the high shot?
Nico.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, fair play. But
brilliant tackle from both. Oh, it's nothing in that.
It's high, though. It's high.
Yeah. Brilliant from both.
No way they both went for the intercept. Holy crap, they did. They both went for the intercept, both missed it. And lucky for us that Marcelo Montoya is the world's slowest winger.
Second slowest.
He may be slower than Sione Katoa.
Oh.
He's very slow.
What about your mate, Jalen the Group, being named the fastest winger in the game? I think I've been had there. I think someone's made a graphic and
no. So it's top speed. So it was his takeoff speed.
No.
His takeoff speed was the fastest because Ronaldo's like top three, and I think Ronnie's got some toe on him, but not to be top three.
Knock on, sir. Brilliant. Good defensive set there.
Great defense. You live with that, and that's get out of jail free card on that set there. So, look, in terms of the opening 12 minutes, you'd probably say that the Dogs have had slightly the better of possession and chances, but Cronulla have it's the silly mistakes that kill Cronulla. It's the Jesse Ramian throwing him into touch. It's the things that should have been ironed out by round 5.
It's very true.
I know you can't put a brain in a pot plant, but fuck me, Jesse Ramian's been in first grade since 2018. Like, you've got to know that's going to get called.
Exactly right, mate. Anyone that's watching, what's the crowd like? I haven't seen it. Sounds really loud from me having it on very, very small because we don't.
They reckon there was about 40,000 tickets sold for the game tonight, and an additional 6,000 were given out free to Junior Rugby League.
Oh, there you go. So they pull back. Yeah,
it's quite a big. They've heard us. They heard us on this stream, so they've given us a shot.
Thank you, boys.
Yeah, thank you, Fox. Yeah, that's a Sam Shinazi special. That one.
It is. Well, that's high.
Mate, Rudolph has had an incredible start to this this game. I think he's made a big difference since coming back into this team with his enthusiasm as well.
He has been. We'll see how he goes in 6 minutes. I want him brought off before he gets tired, not 2 sets too late.
The only problem was that the problem was that he had made that big run and then threw the ball 10 meters backwards.
That's true. Now, Benny's got a question. Who's got less brains, Jesse or Dan? I can only imagine he means Dan Atkinson. That's rude, Benny. I'll say Ramian.
Yeah, I would say that Ramian has got less brains than you because you actually know how to log into the internet.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's so hard not to make a preseason joke, mate.
You know what? That fifth tackle kick there, we're missing Trindle's boot because that's usually him that just gets us out of trouble on that one.
It's true. Oh, it's a good ball. Great tackle from Hines. Katoa crabbing across.
God, he's so slow. Can you get any slower? Can you get any slower?
How about Nico Hines, though? What a tackle and to win the ball. I criticised Cronulla today in three grades or twice in the Jets, saying that they didn't want the ball as much. Nico wanted it more than anyone there, so shout out to him.
Oh my God, he's so bad.
He is, but we're stuck.
We've made 25 meters. This is what I mean. The kicks aren't deep enough though. They're gonna start their attack on like the 30-meter line here.
Yeah, this touchy on the top.
You don't know who that is, who made the tackle, whether it was Billy Burns or Jesse Colburn. They look exactly the same.
No, they do. It's incredible. Now the touchy at the top. I don't know his name, so I'm going to call him Baldy McNocall, and he has not started particularly well.
He hasn't. I was about to say Will Kennedy's out of position for that third tackle kick, but let's see how they go here. Yeah.
Luke, great.
He played the ball to no one. There we go. Ronnie makes some meters. But yeah, the forward passes on that edge for the Dogs tonight has been sensational to watch. And you watch, we'll throw a flat one and it'll get pinged.
100%. Slowest player in the game. I think Katoa's got that in a literal canter because the bloke can't run.
Remember how slow Luke Cavell was?
I do, yeah.
I reckon at this age he would be. Oh, go Toby!
Well done.
At this age, he would beat Katoa in a foot race.
Yeah, I think so. Do you see his daughter's like a world champion or a world renowned skater?
Like skateboarder?
Yeah, Chloe Cavell, I believe. She's a superstar.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
there's some trivia for your Saturday night.
All right, so look, I'm going to say this. We needed to beat the Bulldogs by 81 points, 82 points to get fourth, and they needed to beat us by 72 points to get second. I'm safely saying that that's not going to happen.
Big call, Terry. But that's why they pay you the big bucks, mate.
That's why I'm paid per view. But look, I was pretty confident that if anyone was going to get beat by a certain margin, it would have been us by 70. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, look, it's not going to happen. We'll post a question now, and I want everyone in the chat. I want your answer. As a Sharks fan, who would you have preferred to play? We're playing the Roosters. Would you have preferred the Roosters or the Panthers? Now, Dan and I said off air that we both would have preferred the Panthers. But who would you have preferred? Let us know.
Good mate Sam from Wobbling George joining.
Yes, he's in. It's a great intensity to the game, yes.
Sioni's angry. You don't see that very often. He's grabbing at his stupid rat's tail. Maybe they heard me and they tried to rip it off his head.
But, I mean, he's got up and pushed this for nothing. He ain't going to get a penalty.
Well, I would argue he's waiting for the replay.
Oh.
Like, that hurts, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's having a go at him, that's why. And you see Bradley just like, mate, I'm the Prince of the Shire and you need to shut the fuck up.
The weak-gutted dog.
It is too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fanua Blake walked in and they apologised. Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
That's where you want to see your enforcers come in and just remind them, not do anything stupid like Nelson.
But how is it the winger? It's taking the winger to fire up. Like, this should have happened. Yeah, Haley says that the Roosters are in hotter form than Penrith right now. Absolutely agree. They're scoring points for fun. James Tedesco's form is just absolutely terrifying at the moment. He's like hands down the best player in the competition, and it's not even close. I know. I think Harry Grant's going to have a late run at him for the Dally M, but man, James Tedesco on a Saturday afternoon dry track is just absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, I don't love that. Look, the Roosters. Look, our forwards are better than the Roosters, I'm pretty confident in saying that.
Yeah,
but yeah, they scare me a little bit.
The thing is, they've just got, like, we've got some really good finishes, right? Like, we've got good finishes in Ronaldo. Like, Katoa can finish a try, Kaoliro can finish a try, but they've got guys who legitimately, like in Mark Nwanga and Nikitaze, who can just score out of nothing. And if all else fails, they're just going to bomb to Daniel Tupou.
You're right. Yeah, I believe he is, Haley. We're just
No, Harry Green is not ineligible because it was only 2 weeks.
It's 3, is it now?
Huh?
If 3 you're gone, right?
I thought you could take a 2-week suspension. You just can't get suspended for 3 weeks during the year.
Oh, I have no idea. I thought
because Jerome Hughes last year got suspended for 2 weeks and still won it.
There you go. Unless he's got another suspension,
unless he has another suspension that we've forgotten about. But
it's 2 or more. Jeez.
Well, no, then it's not, because Jerome Hughes had a 2-week suspension last year.
Someone look into that, because I have no idea, eh?
Yeah.
Luke, I want the Raiders, mate. I wanted them in round 1 because I think they can be get.
Now is the perfect time to get Siffer on. Absolutely. Now is the perfect time for Nico Hines to remember his 2022 kicking boots as well, because these kicks, they're not deep, they're not dangerous, they've got absolutely no substance to them.
Not threatening. Ben makes a good point. We should play ourselves because we always beat ourselves. On fire.
Yeah, Toby's blowing now.
This game's pretty shit, eh? I'm just going to check the AFL.
All right, here we are. We've been first 6 again given away.
Uh-oh.
It was Toby.
Of course it was. 2 minutes too long.
Mm-hmm. He's still going to be out there, though. He's still going to be out there until the next play.
This is it.
He's done. He's absolutely gassed. He's had a great start to the game. I'm taking nothing away from him. He can't move at the moment. He absolutely, and the fact that no one in the coaching box can pick up on that is embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking amateurish.
Yeah,
like, he's a meter off the rest of the people there. There's a huge gap either side of him.
Is the great Oregon Kaufusi playing? Yes, he's on the bench, Luke. He is on the bench. Yeah, I think that's comfortable for an auto bang. I tell you what, we've taken a leap out of a couple of teams over the last, just seeing those 2 kicks. One went to Katoa, one went to Ronaldo. We've put 3 players in front and they don't move. I like that wall. We've seen that happen. Oi! Surely that's a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. It is. It's been given.
He's got it. I would bring Ennis in, Luke. I don't think he will, but I would.
Yeah, I would. I'd bring Ennis in. There's rumours going around that he is giving up his Fox Sports gig at the end of the year to take on full-time coaching. The rumour that goes along with that is he's great mates with Shane Flanagan.
Can you imagine those two training?
That was a great kick from Nico.
Garcia, I think you're about 30 seconds ahead of us, mate.
Yeah, you're about 30 seconds. That's all right. If they score a try, just don't. So Tom's out. Tom's out on the field now, but Toby's still out there.
Didn't Toby come off? Yes, too. Who came off the back then?
Jesse Cohen.
What the fuck?
the wrong player. We need to get mic'd up to Fitz. I've got this headset in. We need a direct line to Fitz.
One's half dead and the other one's playing like he's 22. And you take fucking dead set. Yes, any tries and stuff, please don't react too soon.
Yeah,
so
until
go
we react. Oh, I tell you what. I tell you what. Like Stephen Crichton is one of. Oh God, you suck, Daniel Atkinson.
Ooh,
there we go. Ooh. Knock on.
Great kick from Atco. Put the pressure on.
It was T. Wilton that kicked that.
Great kick from T. Wilton. Puts the pressure on. That was shit and very lucky, but hey, we'll take it. Yeah, Crichton's one of the best signings of all time, like 100%.
Not only one of the best signings, but he's like, even when he was at Penrith, even when they put him on the wing, he's one of the best defensive players. Like I remember we all used to froth over Matt Cooper and Justin Hodges. Give me this guy over them defensively. I'll take Hodges in attack over Stephen Crichton, but man, his defensive work is just like when he's on, he's on.
How good's the Hero Crichton battle out there?
It was great the first time we played him as well, and KL Hero got the better of him. Here we go, Kennedy. Oh, KL Hero got the better of him and then just hurt himself.
Yes, sucks. 6 again.
Was that was when he tore his pec, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. That was the last time he played for a long, long time. Toby's still out there, fucking dead. Damn right, rugby fatigue.
No, it wasn't. He only had he hurt his ankle or something, and then he came back. And then he did his pec, and I can't remember what game he did his pec in. But
someone who can remember better than me? Because he scored like 10 tries in 10 games, eh? Try every game.
10 in 9. He had 10 in 9. Now he's 10 in 10. Toby!
Will.
He dropped it. Fuck.
You're right about Burton out on the left. So they got 2 centre of the years playing in the centres right now. I call knock on Bulldogs. I was going to say.
Oh, Kennedy must have tried to pass it.
God.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Why isn't Siffer on? We're 10 metres out from the line. You got a half-dead Toby. Put Siffer on and just say kill. The 2 talent.
Was it a knock-on? Who they called the knock-on by?
Dogs.
I just got some chips delivered.
Ooh, did you see the comment the other day that said Gabriel's too small, he needs to be big like Talakai, and they stood next to each other in the exact same size?
Yeah.
That made me very happy. Oh, he kicked it. Wow, he is magic.
Who kicked it?
Will.
Ah.
See, he's so slick. Slick Will.
I'm sitting at my dinner table watching from a mile. Toby!
What on, Tobias? Come on, KL.
This is a great battle out there.
Yeah, it is. That centre battle's huge. Both are. I mean, Remin's playing okay, and Burton, isn't a starting centre, supposedly, even though
this is finals intensity. Billy! Burns! Yeah!
Great ball. Nico Hines.
Oh, mate. That's Brayley out of dummy half. Scooped that and ran across field. Beautiful decoys there. Billy Burns has been so underrated for us. I remember when we signed him, we hated it.
Yeah, absolutely.
My God. He is the one player that I've been so happy to eat shit about. Kiko's down.
Kiko got killed by Toby, who's like half dead.
Yes, Toby. Atkinson held that beautifully, and that line there that we're so used to seeing that run by Britton Nickera, that line was superb.
Mm-hmm.
He got across
straight through Burton.
Yeah, straight through Haywood, and Kickout looked like he's still feeling the effects, even though he always looks like a dopey idiot. But yes, hands up in the background from Toby. Get off, son. Get to the interchange bench.
William, look, he was no good till he got to the Sharks, Luke. So I'd agree that we developed him.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
In saying that, the games that he played for Penrith, I remember when he went to St George, there were a few Penrith fans that were pretty upset about it because he was having a good junior career. And then when he went to St George, he was having really good New South Wales Cup stints, but when he'd go and play for St George, he was gross. But that's because St George are gross.
Yeah, it's true. You can't. Yeah, I've seen better players go bad there. It is fun. That's typical of St George, though, to have a player of that, ability and not really bring it out. He probably had the stink on him, which is why we reacted the way we did when he signed. But he spent a couple of years telling us to shut up, and I'm here for it.
And the fact that they went back for him and he said no is unbelievable. And he also knocked back a 2-year deal from the Broncos.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I think go on.
No. What were you going to say?
I think Perth are going to have to target players like Billy Burns, like genuine first graders that haven't quite hit their top yet, and get them while they're cheap. Yeah, I don't know about. We're just going to watch it here. Yeah, so Kickout has to go off. He's grabbing the Kobe's shoulder.
Yeah, he has to go off.
Here,
are they calling it?
Doesn't look like it, but I genuinely think
that's a duty of care.
Yeah, exactly. I don't buy into this independent doctor, completely independent between us. I won't go into it, but I don't think they're watching the same game as us most times.
And I don't know.
Can someone put Gus Gould's head on Dr. Cox's body for me real quick?
That'd be great.
So we can go to the independent doctor. It's funny.
Everyone in the chat saying, how is Kickout still on the field?
Yeah, spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he's concussed, just keep running at him. It's not our fault.
Oh, how is Toby still on the field? He had a great start to the game, though, Toby.
Very good. Here goes Bold. Oh, ball playing from Bold.
I love Bold. Teague's knocked on. Forward pass. They've called a forward pass. Can you believe it?
You are kidding me. What's less forward than the other two?
My God.
What the fuck? Don't get me wrong, that might be forward. But the scene they've set tonight is that those are okay. So I'm getting on. I'm getting on Twitter. Now Kickout goes off about 17 minutes later. 4 hours later.
Sorry, just putting it on mute for the time being. Yeah, that duty of care there, one from the Bulldogs trainer and two from the independent doctor to take about 15 minutes to get him off the field is absolute horseshit.
Yeah, it sucks. 2 Satili's on.
Great player. Perfect time for Talakai to come on now.
Yeah, agree. I'm tweeting. Why can Galvin throw NFL passes? There you go.
I've been impressed this opening 30 minutes from the line speed and the want from Cronulla.
Yeah, very much.
Well, yes, boys. We say it many times on our podcast, and we have 400 podcasts. Toby's off. Talakai's on. We say it every week that the key to beating Cronulla is to hope that you can go and out-enthusiasm and out-want them. And Cronulla tonight, in the opening 30 minutes, have wanted it more. Like Nico's desperation, Ronaldo's desperation, ran in, going for the intercept and then coming back in defence. Will Kennedy's cover defence. Cronulla have wanted it to start off with. I think you also have to have a look from the Bulldogs. They haven't thrown a lot at Cronulla, and you can probably just see them in that position where they're like, well, we just need to get through this game and hopefully we're injury-free because we've got a big task ahead of us in Melbourne.
Yeah, that's great.
Ennis called Ronaldo a great defender. I think he defends fine. I think it's his rushing in and it's probably part of defending, if I'm being honest. But Ronaldo one-on-one, I don't hate it.
You can't find many compilations of Ronaldo Mulatalo running up, making contact, falling off. You know, the things that he gets done for is running off his wing and not telling his centre that he's going to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Paul reckons the Bulldogs going straight sets, mate. I actually think they're going to do Melbourne next week. Melbourne have not looked good for the last 2 weeks. I think Melbourne are done. Now you watch, they'll go and win the comp.
Yeah, I don't hate that shout at all, but we've seen Melbourne do this in the past, sort of limp in, and then just it's a different season altogether.
The question is, should they have risked Jerome Hughes just for one game that you tanked anyway because you didn't name Stefano?
No, it's a different injury though. Like,
I know it's a different injury, but you didn't name Stefano for rest. Why not just leave Hughes out for one more week? He's the difference between you winning a comp and you not, because he's the best halfback in the competition, or has been.
But if he goes, great ball from Nico, Katoa's in.
Slatala! It's a Robin! Yes! What a ball from Nico Hines! Who wants that edge to go to Perth? This guy.
Damn straight. That was that ball from Hines. Woo!
Mate, Hines is on it tonight. But I agree. Like, I think this year the top 8, like, you have a look at it and you go, the Broncos are 4th, and you can make a case for them as probably being the second best team in the comp. And then you've got the Bulldogs at 3rd, and it wouldn't have surprised you if the Bulldogs had finished 7th. Yep. I think the Bulldogs had a great start to the year and have just fizzled really, really badly. But
great work from Ryan.
And then you have a look at Cronulla. Everyone's turned around saying Cronulla are the weakest team in the top 8. But in the last 2.5 games now, they've scored over 100 points, defending pretty well. And if Nico Hines has saved himself all year to get into the finals in this kind of form, then sign me up for it every year.
Absolutely. Again, Brayley scoops it and runs, gives it to Hines, and creates space. That is 100% Cronulla's way to winning.
I'll say this: if Harry Grant is out of contention for the Dally M, then Blake Brayley's the 9 of the year. But I still think Harry Grant's in contention. He's just lost 6 points.
Yeah, well, Brayley might get him on those points.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the 8 weeks the 8 to 10 weeks that Brayley has had, we saw Kalen Ponga take that time to win a Dally M. Now, I don't think. Oh, win it. Is Mike Knight from Win It civil grading?
Okay, do you know Mike the Knight?
No,
I can't hear that.
But yeah, this has been a great start for Cronulla. After 10 minutes, I thought it's going to be a scrappy game, and I thought the Dogs had slightly better of it. But since that, since we threw them into touch and got the ball back after the Kennedy try saver, we've been absolutely incredible. And yeah, there it is, confirmation. Bronson Cherry, category 1, so he won't be playing in Melbourne next week. This could be a disaster for the Bulldogs.
He's a big out. Did you see that from Kennedy, though? He didn't pass the ball because Ueli got in front of him. We've seen in the past he has passed it. So that's brilliant. Yeah, switched on. Look, no matter what happens from here. This is of all time.
This has been an incredible opening 34 minutes from Cronulla. And to think about it as well is we haven't had a set restart, and I think we've only had 1 penalty. So
I think one set, but it was on the first tackle.
Oh, yeah, we have had the set restart, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's it. Oh, and the bounce is funny. Oh.
That's right. That's good.
If Ueli had caught that, mate, he would have been hard to stop. He's been in great form at the moment.
Yeah, he's would kick. Oh, Nico just smashed Tracy.
Nico's been the best player on the park. It's not even close.
Yeah, I think so. Hazleton, 41 metres, 20 post contact, 14. That's what you want from your bench.
Yeah, and look, Tom was starting for us. He got hurt up in Newcastle, I think. But when he was starting for us, he was going really good. And him and Adam Fanua-Blake are completely different players. But when you think about this now, we've got Oregon Kaufusi, one of the best ruck defenders, to come on and probably play like the last 30 minutes of the game for us to stiffen up that ruck. I like this.
Yeah.
I like this from Fitz. That was a shit pass.
It helps when you get your bench right. Harry also ineligible for hooker of the year under the same rules. Brayley's to lose. Yeah, I agree with that. I can't think of any nines that have come close. Like, don't get me wrong, we've got some really good stints out of certain nines, but not for the sustained. So the jersey's the old Nines jersey a couple of years ago. I got it for like $19 plus $3 postage, and I love it. See, listen, it goes because that's what sharks sound like.
So I'm having a look here. A player becomes ineligible at the Dalian if they receive suspensions totaling 2 or more matches, right? But Jerome Hughes legitimately got suspended for 2 matches in his Dalian winning season.
But was it 1 and 1 though?
It doesn't matter. They're saying any 2 games.
No, that's off Connor. Maybe.
Don't worry about it. Don't challenge it now. Back your defense. I thought it's coming from Ramian. Ramian got first touch to that.
Only 1 week. What are you talking about there? Remember how Ronaldo hasn't scored a hat trick yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Fox said that during. Have you watched the replay of that game? When he scored his second, they were like, surely this is the time he gets his first hat trick, and then he got his hat trick, and they go, yeah, second hat trick of his career.
Yeah, there you go.
Just give me a job. Just give me a job.
TSV, mate, we are 90 seconds delayed. Sorry. It's just we couldn't get 9 to work, so we've got to go on the Foxtel Go. But if you just jumped in, anyone, we are 90 seconds delayed. Please know, yay, we scored, or boo, we conceded, until we can react and then pile on. But
and notice that Ramian had scored, and you guys were probably watching Nico line up for the conversion. Like, that's just the delay that we're in at the moment.
But if you want to join us, we're at 3 minutes 20 right now.
Yeah.
Burton kicks the absolute fucking fuck out of it. Good take.
That's it, Will Kennedy. Now, we're going to talk about, at halftime, we're going to talk about Will Kennedy because there's some speculation going around on social media about Will Kennedy at the moment. So we'll save this up for the halftime chat. I'll get the stats up now at the moment. Nathan Buck. Stay tuned for this. It's
going to get good.
It is. We are very good at what we do sometimes.
Depends who you ask.
What's that?
Depends who you ask. But thanks to everyone that joined us. I do enjoy these.
Yeah, we've only done 2. We did the Dragons game with the Katoa Masterclass, and this game now. But here we go. Who's running through? T. Will. Oh, Siffer! Get it, Riley! Yes!
Brilliant rugby league.
Yeah, beauty.
Now, just remember that we cop no end of stuff. That Tracy's a better fullback than Kennedy. Just remember that for half time, okay?
Oh my days! This is the performance that you need. And Atkinson? What a kick! What a chase from Teague Wilton. Gets contact, bang, balls out.
Wilton's whacked him.
Offload by Sif. Yes, Brayley.
Woo! The Prince of the Shire.
Re-signed for an additional 4 years. We have Blake till 2030. Someone said there was also I can't remember who it was on Triple M this week, and they said that even if Cam McInnes is to play next year, the call is that Blake Brayley will remain captain.
Yeah, I like
so if Cam McInnes comes back, at any point next year, Blake Brayley will remain captain, and you'd just imagine that Cam will. I think Cam, if he does come back, will come back via the interchange anyway. So, but my God, what a 3-year period this has been from Blake Brayley. He's gone from people to, saying is he good enough to play Origin football, to now next year has to disperse Reece Robson. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah,
it
100%.
has to be in over Reece Robson next year.
And what we're seeing now is what we've been promised from Brayley for years. And we knew it was coming. There was never any doubt of his talent as Nico Hines comes in and converts. It's been incredible. And
what is this half?
2 years ago, I think he was gifted a Player of the Year he didn't deserve. Last year, he was pretty much our Player of the Year. And this year, if they give it to him, I won't be arguing. Now, I'm not going to blow the tricky tees.
Yeah.
But there's points there from young Blake Brayley. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, now, so 2023, Nico Hines missed out on the Dalian medal by 2 points. He finished third by 2. So, Kalen Ponga, Sean Johnson, Nico Hines. And we gave our Player of the Year to Blake Brayley. Now, last year, it was a flip a coin, Blake Brayley or Trindle. You and I went Trindle. The Sharks went Blake Brayley. I don't begrudge that. This year, for mine, it's between Blake Brayley and Adam Fanua-Blake, who have been our two best.
Yeah, hard to be argued.
Blake could be on the Kangaroo tour. I agree. I definitely agree, but I think they're going to take someone like Connor Watson, who's got a little bit more versatility.
That's fair.
Or it'll be Tom Dearden on the bench. I would like Brayley to be in the squad, but I think because you're not playing against like France or anyone like that, and they're not playing any warm-up games, it's just usually 3 games against England. I don't think there will be any game time for Blake Brayley. I think it's going to be Harry Grant on the bench and Tom Dearden. Harry Grant will start, Tom Dearden on the bench, and that is halftime and 18 points to nil to the Cronulla Sharks, and that has been our best half of footy. So you watch, second half will be our worst half of footy. Look,
we know we got it in us now, so there's no excuses. Yeah, that honestly is as close to as perfect as a half you'll get. Early on they attacked pretty well, turned it over and gave away a stupid penalty. Once we smashed them down their end, I think the game turned when Nico and I'm just watching here. No, they're just getting in it. I thought something was going on. And Kennedy put him into touch. This game sort of changed on that.
Yeah, and I know the penalty was there, but I think the boys just turned around and said, mate, like our halfback and our fullback just busted their ass to put a 6'3", 110-kilo winger into touch. We're on tonight. And that has been a first half from Nico Hines. He's got 2 try assists. Look, one of my biggest criticism from Nico is 2022, he was kicking the leather out of the ball, and sometimes the ball was going too long, and now he just seems to pull his kicks up too short. But 18 points to nil, Dan, who cares?
Yeah, spot on. There's no negativity from us tonight.
I'll bring the stats up now.
Do that. Replay. Sorry, I distracted myself. But
yeah, there it is. That's what we're talking about. That there.
And he loves it too.
Yeah, Will Kennedy. Now I know the penalty was given, but that was like that. The same thing as last week, right? Jack Cogger drops the ball, but he drops the ball from the pressure on Kennedy. And I know we gave the penalty away, but Kennedy saved the try, made the tackle, and then from that, it was 12-10. That was a turning point for us because they dropped the ball and then Siffer goes up and scores. Very easily, that could have been they go in at halftime 16 points to 12 up, and we're the ones chasing the game. Sorry for keeping you awake, Dan.
No, I'm just going to grab another drink real quick. I won't be a second.
Oh, yeah, I'll come. When you come back, we'll do the stats.
Yep. What are you reading about, mate? I can hear.
No, it's all right, mate.
Good half, eh? You can hear the roosters shaking in their boots. Oh, well, that was pretty good. You go on, mate. I'm just going to mute myself for like 30 seconds and have
Right, so let's get some comments out here. Haley says that Blake Brady may end up in the World Cup squad next year. Agree. I don't think he goes on the Kangaroo Tour this year, though. I think he's definitely putting himself up to be a part of a bigger squad, but apparently the squad going over to England is only 23 men, so I don't think he's going to make it on the plane there. Luke says Ethan Strange has to be there according to experts. I'm not opposed to that. I just think that the difference is that Tom Dearden has done it in Origin. Tom Dearden's come off the bench in Origin, played hooker, played lock, played halfback, played 5'8". This has been a great year from Ethan Strange, and he's my Dally M 5'8" of the year. We just saw I saw the Kay Dykes was just on screen there. I saw Kay Dykes during the week, actually. He looks really fit, but he's got a noticeable limp on him. Gasly says, I think Hirings plays better with Atkinson. I think, we saw last year the Atkinson Trindle, the Hines Atkinson, but we need to have Trindle and Hines on the field at the same time because they're both match winners, and that's taking nothing away from Dan Atkinson. And I wish him all the best at the Dragons, and I hope they finish 14th. What time are the All Blacks next week? Heard they might put us on at that time because WA's going to clash with it. Either way,
that day.
Either way, if it's fight, so the Warriors then will probably play on the Sunday. But either way, the Warriors are going to be locked into a 4 p.m. game because it's 6 o'clock in New Zealand. So then that means that we'll be playing at 4 o'clock on Saturday next week, if that's how they're going to do it. But that's a great bit of insight there, Gasly. Are they playing the Pumas?
I think so. There might be us. It's the I think it's 5:30 and 7:30, or 5:30 and 7:50, whatever it is. The times are fucked up, but
on Saturday, I thought the game times were 4 o'clock and 7:30 for the kickoffs on Saturday.
Well, maybe. Who knows? They change it
for the finals. Yeah, I know it's stupid. It should just be 5:30 and 7:30 like they do on Super Sunday, but they have to get all their shows in. They have to get the broadcasting in. Sharks versus Roosters will be the game of the round. Look, not a bad shout. I think the game of the round is 1 versus 4, Canberra versus Brisbane, and I think that's a grand final preview right there. I think the winner of that game, so if Canberra win, they'll host their prelim in Canberra. If Brisbane win, they'll host their prelim in Brisbane. Whoever wins that game, book a ticket to the grand final. Yep. Teague's defence this year has been incredible, especially the latter end of the season. I agree with that. A couple of years ago, Teague Wilton was criticised for his defence, but you would see that he would rush out, make the first point of contact, and that's where he would have 12 missed tackles. But sometimes his misses were really poor. He's been great this year, though, Teague. Atco is 2 from 2 in match winners, by the way, against the Storm and Prime Newcastle. Look, absolutely. Paul says they're playing South Africa. Cool, don't care. Great first half from Toby, despite being gassed towards the end. 30 minutes, 81 metres, 35 post-contact metres, 2 tackle breaks. Always been a big Toby Rudolph fan on this show. We know that. All Blacks versus the Springboks is 5 o'clock on Saturday. Warriors will play on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Fox just showed their broad coverage start times. Cool. Thanks for telling us what they were, Benny.
Yeah, must have missed that.
All right, let's go through some stats. So Cronulla have had 59% of the possession. We've had it for 17 minutes. They've had it for 12. We've completed 23 of 25 sets, 92%. The Dogs have completed 82%, 14 from 17. We've had 40 more runs and made 281 more meters. We've made 112 more post-contact meters. We've made more line breaks, 2-1, more tackle breaks. We're making more meters per set, and our kick return meters are at 92. Both teams are playing the ball at 3.47 seconds. Both teams have 5 offloads. The Bulldogs have thrown 12 dummies to Cronulla's 0. We've got more kicking meters. Nico Hines has kicked for more meters than the Bulldogs themselves. Effective tackles. The Dogs are 87.65, Cronulla 86.23. We've missed 15. They've missed 21. They've made 69 more tackles than us. They've made 9 ineffective to our 8. We've made 5 errors to their 7. Both teams have given away 2 penalties, and the Dogs have given away 2 ruck infringements. That's not right. It says Cronulla haven't given any, but they definitely had a 6 again. Ours was a 10 meters. Ours was a 10 meter 6 again. Theirs was they've given away 2 ruck infringements. and they have one player on report, but I don't know who that is. I didn't see who got put on report.
Was it for the current?
For the shot on Ronaldo?
Maybe.
Could be. No. That's a bit soft. Anyway, anywho, Fox has us playing at 7:50 on Saturday night. Jesus. Really? So then that would mean that Canberra and Brisbane will play Friday.
Yep. Melbourne
no, Storm Dogs are on Friday. Canberra and the Broncos are at 4:00 on Sunday. Whoa, Sunday afternoon footy down in Canberra. That's signed me up for that. Reed Marnie's on report. Thank you very much. Ricky got his way. Hey, and you know what? Fair call to Ricky Stewart for turning around saying, we're the minor premiers and you're giving us a huge disadvantage here. The only way that the Raiders were going to get a disadvantage is if they withdrew 17 players. Yeah. No, fair credit to Ricky Stewart. Reed Marnie on report for lifting Nico Hines. I think he's going to get fined for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's nothing in that says that he should miss next week. Bronson Xerri's already going to miss next week, and Viliami Kikau is so dopey looking. He looks like he should miss every match. So,
yeah, does he come? He hadn't come back yet, has he?
I'm not sure. Can anyone in the chat tell us if Viliami Kikau has passed his HIA? Well, they're saying on here the Dogs have lost him to a Category 1 concussion, but they haven't said anything about Viliami Kikau. Now, that's awful for Bronson Xerri as well. He's had a tremendous year, I thought, Bronson. He's back to his best. I can't believe it took Kikau past his age. I can't believe it took him so long to get him off the field.
No, I mean either.
The thing was, he was so out of it that Nico Hines just went and put Billy Burns through the hole where he'd be defending.
That's a good point. Oh, you take the good with the bad. There's an AJ superfan on Twitter that's trolling me. Keeps saying Stone Street to the Dragon. I just got a Facebook message from him.
Right. Okay. Well, does he remember that Stone Street has just signed? You know?
Yeah, but he's changed it to be Stone Street to the Dragons in 27 now. So I really admire that shit.
That is great shit, yeah.
Yeah. He goes, Dan, I heard a rumor. Can I check with you? And I answered seriously. He goes, oh, it's me from Twitter. I can't believe you felt that.
All right, so now let's talk about some player departures. Will Kennedy it's made a couple of Facebook groups, not only Cronulla Facebook groups, but NRL groups as well, that Will Kennedy has rejected a contract extension at the Sharks because he's not happy with the terms and conditions, and probably due to length, not so much pay, and that Cronulla are looking for alternative fullbacks to start next year in the case that Liam Eisen won't be fit for round one. One of the names that has been mentioned is Dane Laurie. Now, he came off the bench for the Panthers today. He's a live wire. I'm up 50-50 on this one, right? I think Dane Laurie offers more versatility than Will Kennedy in the fact that he can play on the wing, he can play 5'8", he can come off the bench if you need him to. He's not as good a defender. Well, they're both terrible defenders. He's not as safe under the high ball as Will Kennedy. And Dane Laurie, I can't get over his poor stint that he had at the West Tigers. So for me, it's better the devil you know, and I keep Will Kennedy.
Let's bring in a guest. Sam, we're going to put you on the spot here, Samuel from Startcast. Will Kennedy.
I already asked him.
Oh, you did? No, well, never mind.
Hello, I'm live. Whoa, hello.
What's your feeling on Will Kennedy next year, mate?
I'm taking him over Dane Laurie, yes.
Yes, yeah. I just said that as well. I am Will Kennedy's biggest fan, and I will take any upgrade on Will Kennedy as long as it's a better upgrade, and I don't think Dane Laurie is a better upgrade than Will Kennedy.
No, not even close. Hey, that was a decent first half. I've seen all I need to see. Let's not play a second half. Let's go to Shark Park next week. We're done.
Yeah, that is. Well, the only thing now, Sam, is I said that is the best half of football we've played this year. So we're probably going to get the worst half of football in the second half.
Yeah, but I mean, does it matter now? Like, I've seen all I need to see. I just don't want any injuries, suspensions. They're missing 2 guys now. It's like,
I don't want to capitulate on it, but yeah, it would be good if we had a punch up and Ashley Klein just sent everyone off.
Yeah, that'll do. No suspensions.
What about what do we got? 23 of 25 completions.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's all you need. That's it.
Now, Sam, as someone who has a lot of real estate on Blake Brayley Island, how have you felt about his performance in that first half?
I liked it. Energetic, a bit of mongrel, nothing too crazy, and he's seeing when it works and when it doesn't work. He's not overplaying. We scored the try at the end of the half. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think they're all playing pretty decently. I loved how they defended that first onslaught 5 minutes in or so. Like, we started well, then it was all them. And admittedly, they've got guys missing and whatever, or some guys, I should say. But yeah, we held them out really well. And I think we thoroughly deserved the lead. It's just such a bittersweet thing, boys, where it really doesn't mean that much. They're just proving it to themselves, proving it to us, and that's awesome. But we're all just thinking about next week, hopefully Saturday night.
I think the Dogs came into this game thinking to themselves, we just need to get through this. We're playing Melbourne down in Melbourne. Realistically, they weren't going to beat us by 70 points. So they're playing Melbourne down in Melbourne. Here we go. The boys are running back out now.
Now, Sam, before we let you go, mate, after the game, is there anything doing by any chance?
Yeah, I got a post-game show ready to go. I've already set it up, so I'm getting a bit professional. So the links are going to be around, and anyone who wants to jump on, have their say, please do. We'll talk about everything tonight, and we'll talk about everything next week and everything in between. So everyone's welcome.
Well, I think during the week as well, Sam, as we're going into our 10th final series in 11 seasons, I think Sharkcast and Fins Up need to do a finals collab. So let's check schedules this week and either do the Tuesday or the Wednesday night and get a podcast out there for our fans. And we know we're playing the Roosters. Let's just find out when it's going to be, and let's give one hell of a preview show. Yeah,
love it. Count me in, boys. Thanks for your time.
Hey, tag me and I'll retweet, and I might even see you there. Who knows?
All right. Thanks, lads. Have a good second half.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you. See you soon. Thanks to Sam. Make sure you check out the Sharkcast after the game. Obviously, a huge rival of ours. Such huge that we have him on here all the time and vice versa. But let's get it, Cronulla. Come on. 18-0. Sam said something before. It doesn't really matter in second half. Not really, but I feel like a win here would really, really get us ready for the Roosters next week. As it's been pointed out, we only need to score 52 points to get fourth. Let's go, Sharkies.
We've got to win by 82 points.
Okay, so maybe more.
Some comments just quickly. Has the Jaden Campbell meeting rumours gone any further? He wants $1 million. We're not getting him. Dane Laurie is half the price of Will Kennedy. He's also half the player. Dane Laurie is a New South Wales Cup player. He is Jai Gray. I would hear a call for Jai Gray, but someone says Jai Gray isn't going to take 300 at Cronulla when he can get $1 million playing Rebel Rugby. Cronulla only need to score 52 points to get fourth. I thought there was an 81-point differential between us and Brisbane. Sharks most likely the Saturday 7:30 game. Who's the AEW to WWE between you two? Mate, we are indie Australian wrestling compared to Sam. It's not even close how professional that guy is. I love how physical the game is. Fox said we need 76 points. Okay, no one knows.
Well, we need heaps. It's going to be very tough. Yeah, look, Sam has a microphone. I am yelling at my computer screen from the computer I took home from work. So that says it all right there.
I mean, like I'm sitting in my lounge room at my dining table. Sam's got a whole fucking backdrop.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. I like if I'm normally sitting in my room, but I wanted to watch the game on my big screen. I did. I've been calling some shows with Sam, our good mate at Wobble and Jaw Sports. I've been watching it on my phone. And sometimes it's really hard to see the players, especially when you get a few lookalikes. And, I've been people have been saying, "Oh, Jesus, Terry's making some mistakes on his players." I'm watching on a fucking iPhone, so I thought I'd watch the actual game on the big screen TV. We've got a 75-inch TV. I'm taking advantage of it. So, Sivitalikai just murdered kick out. They've got to get him off the field.
Yeah, penalty cry. Boo.
Dan wishes he was Mammy. I don't get it.
Rhea Ripley, mate. I wish no comment.
Okay, he may wish that Rhea Ripley was in his house.
Damn straight. I wouldn't be doing a lot.
I don't think Dan wishes he was Rhea Ripley herself.
Well, have you seen Buddy Murphy, mate? He's a good-looking dude.
I don't know who that is. You're talking gibberish, mate. You're talking gibberish. I watch 3 shows a year.
It's funny. A couple years ago, I get a message from Terry saying, "Are you losers at the wrestling?" I go, "Yeah, how you know?" He goes, "Turn around." He's 6 rows behind us going, "Oh,
It was a good show that night as well.
It was a really good show. Well, we cannot let a drop off here. If we do get run down, everyone's just going to say, obviously, we're going to get bounced in the first round of the finals.
Yeah. We can't, yeah. Letting them score here would be so cheap.
I'll tell you what, going back to what we said before about the finals, I think I'd rather play the Dogs, Melbourne or Canberra than the Roosters or the Panthers, strangely enough.
Or Brisbane.
Yeah, I don't want to play Brisbane at all. I think.
Oh, Katoa!
Sione, always love Sione.
Yeah, Sione's never dropped the ball in the air. He goes, Jess, good run, Jess. Straight back at.
There's a good point here. Ramian's 110% bummed me off the ball there.
Getting away with Murdy in the kick defense. Cool. Sounds like a Bulldogs fan. Yes, we get a penalty here.
William, he's breathing fire. He's got the crab to
You know what it was? Ashley Kleins looked at Will Kennedy and said, "You're baller than me. You can have a penalty."
Penalty.
So if that's the case, Ash, why did you penalise Tom Hazelton?
Yeah, it wasn't forward. It was 3 meters backwards.
Tom Hazelton doesn't even have eyebrows. That's how bald he is.
The balls have to stick together. It's because of the headband.
Yeah, that's true. Siffer's got a headband on.
Yeah, but he's not bald. Did you see Brock Bowers, who's in his mid-20s in the NFL, really balding, shaved his head, and the bloke came on and said that he's got to hold on and brush it and stuff. They kicked him out of the fraternity. Brilliant.
Yeah, they kicked him out of the tight end fraternity. Here goes. I've got a question for you, hypothetical question. We get a penalty here. Do you take the 2 and make it 20-0, or do you stay on the attack?
No, 100% 20-0.
20-0. Yeah. Prepare for Buzz Rothfield to declare Sharks as premiers this week. No, well, it won't be Penrith, Luke.
Whoa!
Aman!
Really?
Oh!
For anyone that's just joined us, we're 90 seconds below. Please wait till we react to tweet about it. Oh, that's a terrible kick.
That's a shit kick.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Are you fucking kidding?
Oh, we got no one. Look how slow we are. We're the slowest team in the competition.
Are you fucking kidding?
Oh, my God. We are so slow. Tawala.
We nearly score a try through Hamlin-Uele, and then you can see that fucking thing. How fast is Dane Laurie? Yeah, good call.
God. Just got a message. Bruh, Sharks are so slow. So, as much as I love Kaeliro...
Yeah, look at this. Look at it. Yeah.
Not quick.
No, over 40 metres. And that's a shocking kick.
Kennedy with the miss.
Kennedy and Hero.
They can do such magic. Okay, so Hero made a bit up on him, but Gabriel runs him down, honestly.
Well, Gabriel runs him down the halfway line.
There you go, though. You've seen Nico, you've seen the best of, you've seen the worst of, you've seen the best and worst of Kennedy. The difference between the best and the worst is too deep for mine. And I mean, well done from Tuala. It's a good pickup, etc. But
that kick, though, that is such a shit kick, and that is such a shit try to concede.
Yeah.
The minute he went through, there was no one catching him.
No, Atkinson, Yeah, look, Stone Street gets him. Gabriel gets him. It's funny that Katoa, like, excuse my French, but when you're on the toilet and you're scrolling through reels or you're watching Rugby League Outlaws, and you get up and your legs are a bit sore and your hips are sore and you take that step, that's the only running all the time.
Remember when Shane Flanagan declared him the fastest winger we've ever had?
I do. And everyone went, oh. Tess Flano's pissed. That's a bad call. So then, hold on, there's a shoulder charge. Oh, there is a late shot on Hazleton. The shoulder, it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be on report, but obviously we don't get the benefit of the penalty that would have put us 20-0 up. Regarding Trey Fuller, yeah, mate, I'd 100% make that move just purely for the speed because all the errors that he makes are just where he's in and out of first grade all the time. So I think with a full season under his belt, I think Trey Fuller can be something special. Good shout.
I don't.
Fair enough.
I don't make that. I don't make that move for Trey Fuller. Yeah.
I just want someone fast in the back line. If they're not going to pick Stone Street or Gabriel, go Fuller. Whatever. Speed. Anyone that saw today in Newtown, Stone Street went round the winger 3 or 4 times and just created space we can't create otherwise. I know it's New South Wales Cup and they're a step slower, etc. But
we're giving a penalty away. Fucking hell.
He's fallen into Talakai. Like, there's nothing he can do there. No, it's nothing even in it. He's barely touched him. So that I have a real problem with because if you slip with the grand final on the line, that would decide a grand final.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's a good shot. Right, Cronulla cannot concede here, or else there's real alarm bells.
Yeah, this is not the start. Oh, shot. Hamlin-Awello.
Got to hold him out here.
What's that?
Got to hold him out here.
Burton. Kennedy's got him. Offloads. There we go. Nice. I don't know what Matt Burton was thinking there. Yeah, that was a 0 tackle as well. They've called him for mistake. Katoa goes across field and makes 0 meters. Pulled down again. Should have been a penalty.
Burton's probably concussed from before.
Oh, and there's a shock and offload.
The Dogs have only scored 1 try through a Cronulla error. And there's a penalty.
Yep. And there's a penalty.
Suspend him. Suspend him.
My God, they have nothing. The Dogs, no, they don't. This is the thing. Galvin hasn't created anything. That's a soft high tackle, but it is a high tackle. Galvin hasn't created anything. Burton hasn't created anything. Crichton and Tracy haven't. Shot that from you early. Fucking get that into you ginger dog. But yeah, like absolutely, they've created nothing. They don't deserve an 18-6 scoreline. Like they don't deserve it.
No, well, we gifted them a try. Now, Luke says AOB, he's obviously taking the piss here, is looking at assistant jobs. Yeah, good assistant, terrible coach. And Lord, mate,
I've said it. I've said that I'd take AOB as an assistant coach, but not as a head coach.
Yeah,
are
you
they?
can't be making decisions.
Yeah.
Hey, Bold's been great. He's been really,
Yeah.
really good.
Who was running with him?
Oh, yeah. Kind of okay. So we just had a whole of people who will jump in for some reason. Welcome. We're 90 seconds delayed. Please keep
Someone's 90 seconds delayed. People have come on knowing that we've probably just conceded another try.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Going.
Tuala just ran the length of the field again. Our support play is god awful. Look, that's where someone like Trey Fuller or Jai Gray helps you out. There's something about Trey Fuller, like he's exciting as hell to watch. I don't think that he's the spark that we need. Jai Gray intrigues me a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what the answer at fullback is. It's not Kennedy. I think we've gone as far as we can with Will Kennedy, and I think our ceiling with Will Kennedy at the moment is a prelim.
Yeah, I agree. Rumors Kamali may get the nod.
I doubt it. But yeah.
His stint at the Tigers girls was despicable, but they set him up for failure.
That's the thing. They had no budget, no money, didn't give him anything to do with. They gave him a couple of good players, and they just filled the rest with dross.
His Talakai's off.
Why?
The independent doctor actually said you need to come for it, and Sifra said no, and he said, okay, sit down.
Do you make Stone Street a fullback for the year? No. There's Oregon.
I've never seen any ball playing from Stone Street. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hold on. Kamali might get the noddy.
Yeah, it's a good one. Very well done. That is not the best kick. And it goes into touch. That's nice. So that's a shoulder charge.
Nah, I'm all right with that.
Not one person wrapped their arms. Anyway, Hiroti for a year at fullback. Yeah, look, I mentioned it the other day. Okay, yeah, Hasler could have a wonderful stint in England, hopefully. I think, like, we're talking about bit part options here at fullback. Yeah, we need something different at fullback. I mean, I love Hiroti in the centres. I don't know about fullback.
Look, Ison, we got ripped off a year, so we don't really know where we stand with him, whereas we should. I'm glad Ison moved on.
Yeah, and like that was our fullback of the future was Cade Dykes. I'm fucking hell, Sione Katoa is so slow. Our fullback of the future was Cade Dykes, and unfortunately, we were just ripped off with a guy who couldn't keep himself fit. He inherited his dad's legs and worse. It's a hard position to fill from established players. Yeah, what's happening here? The other thing as well is if we want a bit part fullback, I'm sticking Hiroti in the centres and I'm putting Kailera up fullback.
100% agreed. He run for 350 metres a game.
Again, though, does he have the pace and the ball playing?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Like you'd get that. Everyone loves the Joey Manu stats. He ran for 360 metres, but he did fuck all else. So
he would mirror those stats. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And I just want to say how intelligent our viewers are that no one said move Nico home there yet. So thank you all.
Yeah. Oos. The other thing that you can do is just mentor Taj forward for a year, but again, you're then going off bit part players. Jesse Ramian's out of position, and they have numbers, and there goes Oregon Kafusi, the cleanup man, the yard dog.
At centre. Nice.
I love that work from Oregon Kafusi.
Yeah, I agree. If I could sign anyone right now, like other than like obviously you go as well. AJ, I would be going to I'd be going to the Titans and saying, "What do you want for him? you know you need some players. Here's Rami and Katoa. Take Ueli for free.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have Brimson. And Brimson at fullback, I think we shoot up. See, Ronaldo,
I don't hate it.
No, I love the ball. Like, I love the running. I think
Yeah.
he would break a lot of long field, like, from our own end.
Yeah.
But it's specialty position, I think is the word I'm looking for. Easy for me to say. And I don't know if you can just convert someone in an off season. Lehigh Hopewadi would be great. I'd love.
He just re-signed.
Yeah, see, Cooler would be the one if you could get him. But we're talking pie in the sky. I think ultimately Kennedy's going to resign. I think it's going to be between he and Ison for a year or two. But
that kick from Nico Hines was taken right out of the Chad Townsend textbook.
It was.
I'll say this: I would go to the Titans, and I'd be saying to them, AJ Brimson, and then if they say no, I'd be like, great. If you say no to him, how do we get Kinney off you? That guy is so fast.
He is.
He's so we wouldn't know what to do with ourselves having that much speed in the background.
No.
Oh, great read there from Teague. Great read from Teague.
Knock on, sir.
No, went backwards off the boot. Someone's got to get him though. Don't let this across field shit happen. Fucking hell. Go deep. Thank you. What in this Sione Katoa run from Calvin? What about De Groot if you want to go to the Titans? What about to get the fuck out of our chat?
Yeah,
don't ever come back.
Terry's not a De Groot fan. I 110% would take Brimson or Kenny. There is, without
Tame to a peaky from the Warriors. Good shout.
Without blowing the Joe, there's absolutely nothing to the Jaden Campbell.
No,
nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing to Jaden Campbell here. They want to dump RCG's salary. Yeah, good. I don't want that.
Last year we wanted it.
Yeah, dump it in the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd swap him for Braden Hamlin-Ueli. They're both on the same amount of money.
Not at the moment. I'd keep Ueli.
Yeah.
Oh, bold. Bradley with his hands up. Philip Sami. I'm a huge fan of Philip Sami's. I don't know, though. Oh, ball.
Oh!
There, Ronnie. Echo.
Inside to Atkinson. Yes!
Good ball.
Great. That is what we're talking about here. That is a hit back from the Sharks who didn't deserve to have that try conceded. That is beautiful football. Was that a Hines pass again, or was that from Atkinson and then he's backed up? It's Hines. No, it was Atkinson. What a ball. And Ronaldo, the composure there to skip and then get the ball back inside and not throw it forward, and two, not make an absolute mess of this. This ball from Atkinson, bang. If only the Dragons had 12 competent players around him, we might be able to do some more of that next year.
Spot on. Yeah,
Atkinson looks like he's bulked up a bit, yeah.
Yeah, if he's big enough, he could be the ball playing lock, but I think Colquhoun is obviously that.
They're talking about for the Dragons next year, but I think the rumour was Chevy Stewart was going to go there and play fullback, and they were going to put Gutherson at lock. And I hope they do that because Clint Gutherson is already broken and you want to break him some more, all good.
Works for me. If we're all in Ison, I think Kennedy just gets another.
So my thing on Will Kennedy is I'd hear me out. If we're just going to go down that path, I'm signing Will Kennedy for 2 years. I'm not giving him a 1 year deal. I'm signing him for 2 years, right? We've been ripped off a year of Liam Ison, so we're going into 2026. Will Kennedy's your fullback. We see how Ison goes at New South Wales Cup. If he's any good and Will Kennedy's form dips, fair enough. Otherwise, going into 2027, it's a straight shootout. And if Ison doesn't take the cake, at least you've still got a competent backup fullback. I'm not giving Will Kennedy a 1 year deal, though. I think that's just a slap in the face for a guy who has won our Player of the Year and has every year has won multiple fan votes Players of the Year, members Players of the Year. And he's top 5 every year in most people's Sharks Player of the Year. So I'd give him a 2 year deal, and I'd say to him the second year is dependent. You might be playing for Newtown, and by that stage you'll be 30, and Newtown's probably his leg anyway.
Yep. Regarding
Hopefully we can take Stewart from the Dragons last second since it hasn't been confirmed yet. Yeah, look, again, though, if I'm taking Chevy Stewart, I don't know if I'm taking him as the first fullback.
No, I think he and Ison are the same level.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, because obviously we got ripped off a year of Ison with the ACL. But we've got Taj Ford that can fill in, and we got Harodi. So we got players that can slip in. We need a number one.
And I look, Adrian Sandy is not a bad player to throw in after round 10 either. Like he's very lanky, but Toby's back. Woof!
He's going to grow. Ramin's contract ends the end of next year, which is why I want him gone for Gabriel. Regarding Trindle, they named him tonight and they were sure he was going to play. I can't see how he ever could have played. But if next week, if he's not 100%, as Brayley takes off,
Really?
I'm naming Atkinson because I don't.
Yeah.
You can't go in here undercooked in the final.
The only thing is though, is as Nico finally puts his foot through the fucking ball, that was a better kick. How that first half when we were struggling to get out of our own end, we didn't have anyone to kick us out, and Trindle can do that. And he's a 40-20 threat with every kick he does. So make a play for Jareen Buller. If you're going to do that, you might as well make the same play for Jaden Campbell because they both want $1 million. So
there's a real lack of there's the top fullbacks, then the rest, isn't there?
Yeah, and it's when you think about it, like Will Kennedy is a serviceable fullback, has been in the NRL since 2019, debuted in 2019. He's been the first grader since then. Never lets anybody down and can't get himself a gig. Like there's just I think people are just trying to stick with their fullbacks at the moment. Give me 1 year of 36-year-old James Tedesco.
Yeah, that'd be right.
Try and get Sharp or Ponga from the Knights. Oh, look, Fletcher Sharp, absolutely. Even Fletcher Hunt, he's not a bad player. I am a Kalen Ponga fan, and I don't want him anywhere near our club.
I don't want his dad anywhere near the club.
Yeah, I think there's just too much that comes with him. Like there's every other month it seems like he's trying to get out of his club. He's not happy. He's flirting with the Roosters. He's flirting with rugby. He wants to be an All Black. He wants to be a Wallaby. Like he doesn't know what he wants to do.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he's got no idea what he wants to do. So it's a no from me for Kalen Ponga. Bulldogs definitely going to add to their 30-plus charge sheet after this game. Well done, Hayley. Every week she loves reminding everyone that no matter how much you hate the Melbourne Storm, they've only had 5 players charged this year, and the Bulldogs have had 40-odd charges. The Knights are a basket case. Who'd want to be there? Yeah, look, we don't have any money for Ponga. Good.
We don't. I think if you took Nelson's charges away, the Melbourne wouldn't even bother going to the judiciary.
Yeah. That's
terrible pass. That's on Fanil Blake.
He's saying he didn't touch it. Challenge it.
No, he said he doesn't know. Yeah, I don't know, don't, and he'd already challenged it. We burn a challenge anyways. Might as well do it now. Oh man, the light coming off Klein's head.
That's what I used to have to. That's what I used to have to deal with. Oh no, Kickhouse touched that first.
Oh, you're guilty.
Yes, what a great challenge, Toby Rudolph.
Adam G, baby.
Yes, great challenge, Toby Rudolph. That's why you let your props take challenges.
Damn straight. You knew it too.
Oh, yes, great call. Great call.
Well done. Very well done.
I'll tell you what I hated. I called the game with Sam on Thursday night, and the inconclusive call when it clearly came off Pat Carrigan, and they go, it's insufficient. Fuck right off.
Make a call.
Just make the call. We've got a $1 billion game with TVs and fucking camera angles galore, and you're still saying insufficient evidence. Take that right away.
Yeah, I agree.
Even just turn around and say, we're back in we've got no camera angle. We're back in the referee. You lose your challenge. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't waste everybody's time, you bastard.
Yeah. Take Nasser to his charges, and they've only got 3 this year. That is incredible.
That's insane. Ooh, well done, Nico.
And that's you see the best and worst of Atkinson there, because that was a hospital ball to our Prince.
It was.
I'll tell you.
Let's set it up. Let's get Hero 1-on-1 tonight, please.
Ask and you shall receive. That's Teague, and we turn the ball over 2 meters out from the line. And that's not a bad place to turn it over. This game's hit a bit of a lull patch at the moment. It's all Cronulla. It's all Cronulla.
Well, when you're 24-6 up, you don't mind the lull, mate.
Yeah, you don't mind the lull. But I want to say this: at 18 points to 6, Craig Fitzgibbon pulled the trigger on Oregon Kaufusi. Craig Fitzgibbon pulled the trigger on Oregon Kaufusi, and the Bulldogs have not been able to get a sniff back in the game. Now, I am very critical of Oregon Kaufusi with the ball. I think his runs are about as threatening as a wet fart. Sometimes they can be threatening, depending on what you've had for dinner. But Oregon Kaufusi without the ball is one of the best ruck defenders in the game. You can't change my mind.
Yep, makes me good. Now, I have just watched a replay there, and Crichton saw Iro and shit his pants and put his hands to keep the poop in because we're a PG-rated show, and shit himself and knocked the ball on. And Iro just said, "What are you going to do?
What are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do?"
I'll tell you what, mate. I'm still in shock. Round 27, and it's still. I come to terms with the fact that we've got Adam Fanua-Blake in our team.
It's insane.
Yeah,
it's one of those signings that Cronulla just doesn't make. Has Colquhoun come back on?
No, he hasn't. He will though. He'll come on with about the same as last week. Come on with about 15 minutes to go. Brayley out of dummy half. He turns inside Atkinson. We're just sort of crabbing across the field at the moment. That's all right.
I'll go left. Yeah, put it up. Fly, Ronnie. Fly, Ronnie. Oh, well done. Well done. That was clever from Connor Tracy there. He's put the ball out so it's a restart so the third, whatever they call it, bunker can have a look. That's off them, though. Ronaldo knocked on. See, that's where the play comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, you live with that. And fair play to Ashley Klein calling it the line dropout, knowing that the bunker can go and review that as well. So I'm okay with that.
Spot on. It's good, rare bit of good refereeing. If Talakai gets injured, who gets 14? Puru or Atkinson?
No, they said if he gets suspended. What did Sifa do?
Oh, the shot, the way he fell into him, but he's saying no in the NRL. I think he'll go Atkinson.
For the finals, who are we playing? The Roosters? 4 forwards beat the Roosters on the bench last time.
Exactly. That's my answer too.
Yeah, four forwards beat the Roosters on the bench, and the Roosters have got some big boys, like Nafu White is a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Preston's playing centres, isn't he? I was going to say he's been so quiet tonight. They've moved Burton out of centre now.
Oh, so you're right. Burton got plenty of strapping on the knee. Oh, yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
I was sure they'd rest him tonight.
I was 100% sure. Like, looking at Serrauto, I was 100% sure that he wasn't going to name Matt Burton. I didn't think he'd name Stephen Crichton. I didn't think he'd name Kickout. I thought he'd give Max King a rest. I thought he'd give Preston a rest. I know some people said, Bronson Xerri, but you can't tell me Xerri wasn't up for this game. You can't tell me Bronson Xerri didn't look at this and go, this is a chance to, there's Colquhoun. This is a chance to fuck up Cronulla's season. Like, I absolutely want that. But yeah, I was very surprised that Serrauto named a full strength team going into this because and they probably deserve it, but they're going to get rinsed in the media all week for this performance.
Yeah, big time.
This has been a bad performance. And again, where's our support play there? Fanua Blake just made so many meters and had his arms available, and Will Kennedy was nowhere near.
It was on the 4th too. They should all be looking. So
Well, the Dogs are resting their halfback.
Us to the final. Hey, look, if you ask me, I think Brisbane are in the best spot to win it.
I'm going to say I think Canberra are the favourites, and I think Canberra and Brisbane are in the best spot to win it, because whoever wins that hosts in their home ground, right? So if Canberra beat Brisbane, they're going to get a prelim in Canberra that will be sold out within a minute, and that place is going to be fucking green. Likewise, if Canberra go down there and if Brisbane go down there and cause the upset, they get a prelim at home in Brisbane. That's going to be sold out. That's a raucous crowd. The only difference there for Brisbane is they then have to come back to Sydney.
Yeah.
So, and if Brisbane lose, that's a lot of travel, because they've got to go Canberra home, Sydney home, probably Sydney again, or then they're going to go Melbourne. What's he called?
I'd challenge that. I think they knocked on a little bit back. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So is Teague knocked on originally?
I don't think so.
As he said, I've called a knock on back then, and if he was the Bulldogs knock on it, he would have called it up.
As soon as Broncos bought into Madge's culture, they started going good. The minute he took him on that boat trip and everyone bagged him.
It's off Teague. So we've just challenged nothing.
No, they're challenging the taking out penalty.
Well, I feel like Tracy knocked his ball on.
That's no, he kicked it.
Accidentally kicked it. Well, there you go.
Kicks it.
Well, even if it's not a tackle, worse, it's going back to them anyways. So he's got it right. I hope they don't bin Eero for this.
So he's kicked. They've had their legs.
See, we've challenged and given him the right here to sin bin Eero, because he wasn't going to.
No, he's not going to sin bin him.
Must. There you go. So just.
Oh, they are giving out a penalty.
Yeah.
But his legs took Eero's out.
Yeah, but Eero instituted it.
Okay, fair enough.
Must have been toilet water on the boat trip. But see, the fact he dropped Shibasaki so close to finals says that he's trying to implement a culture up there. I like it.
I'll say, like, I used to hate when you'd see players getting dropped for, going on a boozy night in round 13. But Gurmat, it's round 26. You've just turned your career around, and you didn't even go out for a drink with your mates. You went out for a drink with your family. Like, if I'm you, have a word to your family.
Yes,
Why are they inviting you? Why are they inviting you out for beers before the finals?
It's dumb, and they had gone on a booze ban too. So
that's what I mean. They went on a booze ban and went on a toilet water. I'll tell you what, that's what I said. I joked about Reece to Will Kennedy to go to Northies and drink out of every urinal all he can. But I know they made a big deal of this. But if I'm Michael Maguire on Monday, I'm going to Reece going, you fucking go and drink out of as many toilets as you can find, mate. If you're going to put in that performance, come to my house and drink the fucking thing dry.
Yeah, dead set. He was
like
so good.
Schooner of Dunny water. Sign him up. And every Reece Walsh drink bottle should be filled in the toilet before the game, and it's just got Reece's secret stuff, and they just take that bottle off him.
How good was when he scored it? He scooped it up.
Yeah, he scooped the toilet water up. Yeah. Giving it to the media. I love it.
Literal shithousery. It's Cronulla go long off the dropout. Smart move.
Beautiful.
Goes 40.
Yeah. If I'm Michael Maguire, I'm sitting there going like, don't do that on your Snapchat anymore. But if you want to go and have a schooner or a dunny water before the game, I'm all over it. Broncos should have souvenir toilet cups at the next game. If they win the grand final and he's the Dally M medalist, they need to give him his medal in a fucking small toilet.
Give him the A-League toilet bowl trophy.
Yeah, the toilet bowl trophy, yeah.
Well, the toilet seat, rather, yeah.
God, that was a horrendous looking trophy, wasn't it?
It is.
Nico Hines has been incredible on and off the ball.
Defensively has been very solid. Good shot, Calhoun. Mop up work there from the inside.
I love Calhoun.
Yeah, he's so good.
Oh, there we are. Josh Curran's down there. That's a bit of cramp. That is a god-awful kick. Well done, sir. Oh,
again, sir. Why are they attacking Sione? We're the ones that are supposed to not like him, not him.
Yeah. Fanua Blake's off. He's just been taken off.
Good.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no injury. Nico should be the next one off. Oh, come on.
I don't think Hines hasn't been consistent enough to be in a conversation for that. So he's been better than everyone says, though. I think he's second in the line, leading the line break assist and second or third in the try assist, which is what you want. Oh, ball.
I'll say this. You're saying with the halves, right? And usually the halves comes down to Dally M points. Burton fucked. Let me put a case to you because there hasn't been a standout halfback this year. Now, I think the halfback of the year should be Jamal Fogarty. Well, I don't think it's going to be Jamal Fogarty, but it should be Jamal Fogarty. But it's like Isaiah Katoa has probably got enough Dally M points to win that.
Oh, yeah, Isaiah Katoa should win it. See, Talakai killed Matt Burton.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Talakai's killing everyone out there. How they've allowed Billy Burns and Calhoun. How Cameron Ciraldo has decided that it was a good idea to name a full strength squad now that Matt Burton's busted is beyond me. Like, take a leaf out of your mate. And you learnt from Ivan Cleary. So if Ivan Cleary's resting 16 players before the finals, surely you're looking at yourself going, we should do it.
Half the Dogs players are ineligible to multi-week suspensions.
Yeah. I think Jacob Preston has been good this year, but I don't think he's better than Hudson Young or Eli Katoa.
Yeah, I think Hudson Young. Oh, good, really. Yeah,
Hudson Young, Eli Katoa for me there. 5'8" the year, Ethan Strange. Fullback is James Tedesco. It's not even close.
Yep.
Wingers, Nwanga Nikitaze and Xavier Coates.
Yeah, love that.
Centers, I went Shibasaki and Kalau from Manly.
I still think Herbie will get one.
I don't think Herbie will. He's missed too many games.
True. I think he should, though. And I think Crichton's been very, very, very good.
Yeah, I think Crichton's been very, very, very good. He scored 5 tries. Colau's got 16. And Shibasaki's got 15.
Well, they're both Toya might get it. I've got Nico as best on ground, Benny.
Yeah, I've got Nico as best on ground as well. Props, I went with Payne Haas and Joe Tarpanay.
Yeah, I love that.
Now, hooker, if Harry Grant's ineligible, it's Blake Brayley. And it's not fucking close. Those two are head and shoulders above everybody else. I've already said that, but now lock forward is the one that normally every year you just turn around and say the lock forward is Isaiah Eo, yeah. But I think this year, I think Aaron Clark's a great shout. I think Trent Leoro is another one because he's played. Oh, that's a shit kick. I think Trent Leoro and I think Corey Horsburgh is another one who could definitely be up there for the lock of the year as well.
Love those three.
I think Canberra deserve many players in that team there. Halfback and lock is the hard one for me to pick. So I went Trent Leoro and Jamal Fogarty. Rookie of the year, I went Lekasima, you went Iongi.
Yep.
Didn't that kick go backwards from Goward? Yeah, it did. And captain of the year, I went Joe Tarpanay. Coach of the year, I went Ricky Stewart.
Yeah, if anyone but Ricky Stewart gets it, just sink the award because it's no longer means anything. Chad Galvin.
Galvin.
Talakai off the bench is a different beast.
Do you take a field goal? Take the piss out of him. Take a field goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Dave.
No.
Fuck off. Have a look. If this is
Stay down. Oh, you idiot. Go.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have said to Sifa lay down. Yeah, Talakai has completely changed the team makeup since he's gone back to the bench.
Yeah, I said it last week. Fuck's sake, Anari Tuola's given us a bath.
He's been
good. I said it last week that Sifa, when he came off the bench, Sifa Talakai is just an absolute cheat code.
Yep. Nico again.
Katoa's leg looks busted.
That's his normal walking stance. Yeah, the Bulldogs are getting bruised tonight. Holy crap.
Yeah, I think this has been a shocking game plan from Cameron Serraldo to one, name all these stars, and two, to leave them out there like
big time.
Oh, they're saying that's a hip drop from Nico.
Nothing in it.
Shit.
They haven't even.
Yeah, Will Kennedy's out of position and gets himself back in because Galvin sucks. All right. Has this been our best performance of the year, Dan?
Yeah. We played better, but not against opposition like this. And 41 from 43, someone pointed out before. Going back.
41 from 43.
That's incredible.
Marcelo Montoya, busted. So I will say this. I'll give the standout performances from me this year. Obviously, the Melbourne game, but we still conceded 30 points.
Yeah.
I thought we were tremendous against the Roosters in the second game. Obviously, not the first game. That was dog shit. And the game against the Dolphins, and I think because that Dolphins game had so many ramifications, but I think this overall, in terms of a complete performance, the way that Fitz has managed the interchange bench, the way that we've defended and attacked, I think this is the blueprint for Cronulla going forward. 4 forwards has been, for us, the game plan. I think this has been our best performance. Hasn't been my favourite game of the year. Forward! He's called it. Finally got one.
The Cowboys' first game was just
the Cowboys' first game up there was fun. The Cowboys' game at home was fun. Putting 50 on the Titans was fun. But in terms of this performance, tonight has been the best performance of the year.
So
Nico Hines on report. How is that a reportable offence?
There's nothing on that. No, that's not a hip drop. That's just fallen. Teague's become Wayne Graham with his bash and halves. Yep, 100%. Toby Rudolph has helped save the season. Couldn't agree more. He's been fantastic.
Yeah, so Toby Rudolph had the moment of the season when he chased down Cody Nikorima.
Yeah.
The Dolphins.
Yeah, you're right.
And that happened right in front of us, yeah.
Yep, good point. If they score, they win that game, and we're Gornskis.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if we had lost that game the way that the season's gone, we're going in at 8th.
Yeah. Luke, the only thing that can happen tomorrow is the Knights can win and avoid the spoon, and I can't see that happening.
Who are they playing? Parramatta.
Yeah, I think Parramatta.
In Newcastle.
At least it'll be fun. It gives us something to enjoy, I suppose.
I thought it would have been fitting today for the Tigers to have won that game and handed the spoon over to the Titans. But
no, it's funnier this way.
It is, and look, I'll say this, right? I'm not a big fan of the Gold Coast Titans. I never have been. I don't think I ever will be. But Newcastle, the fact that they have gone 11 games, what the fuck is that? The fact that they've gone 11 or 12 games this year without scoring a point in the first half, they deserve the wooden spoon. But have a look at that. You can just see what that means to the boys. Like, that is...
Giving it to them too. Now, don't forget last year when Nico missed one field goal and Burton missed three and nailed the fourth, Bulldogs fans were running at Nico Hines like legitimately wanted him to get out of here and then some. I won't say what they said. It's fucking disgusting. But that's got to feel good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, MT, that was the moment that they saved the season. Just going to post a quick ding here. I just need the right.
That is a serious win, boys, from our mate Sam at Wobble and Jaw Sports. That is this is a great win. But now next week, if you don't go ahead and do the job on the Roosters, it's going to suck.
Yeah, well, we know what we can do now, and that I mean, you couldn't ask for a better performance tonight going in. I'm a little bit worried a few were on report, but I'm not worried that any of them will get suspended. And obviously, you fight whatever you can. But that if you give me a pen and said write the perfect game, the only try we conceded was that piss try from our own end where we will look like we were going to score. It's brilliant.
And the try assist from that comes from Teague Wilton because he hit the ball straight into Tuila's hands.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's easy to say in hindsight. He batted the ball towards Ronaldo. If he bats the ball infield, Will Kennedy scores under the post.
Yeah. I mean, if you could go back.
Yeah, Dogs definitely going out in straight sets, ain't beating the Storm, then the Panthers. This is, Penrith fans are really confident going over to New Zealand to beat the Warriors, and rightly so, but I think it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just going on Instagram, 1 second.
Yeah. Only try off a lucky error. I'll take that. Yeah, absolutely right. Hey, as I just said, if you go back, if you watch that replay, if he hits the ball the other way, Will Kennedy scores under the post. I think the Dogs would have fancied themselves going down to Melbourne and coming away with that win. But Christ on a bike, their players are battered after tonight. We were physical from the get-go. This is some sort. You know what the shit thing about tonight is though, Dan, is the international break, so we can't even go and watch some crappy EPL game.
I know, it sucks because I was looking forward to it and then I realised. But we did have that tremendous game of the Socceroos last night, evidently, that no one watched. But
did they win?
Yeah, 1-0 against the Kiwis.
Everyone knows my loyalty to England, and they posted a tweet last night about Harry Kane scoring 4 goals, and then you go up and have a look. He did it against the 212th ranked team in the world. It's like, mate, fucking, some boys at Bangor would, go to the pub, have 7 schooners, and go and beat that nation. Like, get out of here,
mate. The Faroe Islands, they deserve that.
Yeah, who was it that Wayne Rooney used to cherry pick all these goals against?
Oh, it's cool. Fucking
San Marino. He would go, they'd go and win 6-0 and Rooney would have 5 of them, and all of a sudden he was the quickest person to 50 goals and 40 of them were against San Marino. James Fisher-Harris should be standing up in the absence of Barnett and Metcalf, given the fact that he has a 4-time premiership winner as well as a gold boot win. Yeah, but he's one player.
True.
He's one player. He can't do it all. How good is it, though, that he's got the quickest try in NRL history?
Yeah, that was so cool. Did you see whoever it was post from the in England post? Let's go through the actual quickest try of all time.
Yeah,
and it was a second earlier. That was so good.
Yeah, because there was also the one. Do you remember the one Albert Kelly scored? He had the quickest try of all time at one point, and he kicked off. He had the ball at a weird angle, and he smacked it in the air. And they lost sight of it, and it just bounced into his arm. Like it bounced into one of the whole KL players' arms, and Kelly scored under the post. And then there was an 8-second try. So but that try for James Fisher-Harris, I put the game on. I saw the kickoff. I literally ran to the toilet, came back, and it was 6-0 the Warriors. How did that happen?
Yeah, what the
fuck? They kicked off.
You always miss the fun stuff, mate.
What a first half that was from Cronulla.
It's near perfect, like honestly. Yeah, Toby spraying Nico with the water. He's a pest.
He is an absolute pest. You can't get rid of him. You have a look at some guys that need to retire one club players, and Toby Rudolph's got to be one of them.
Oh, 100%. He's so important to the culture. You see them all laughing and having a great time. If you can't be happy after that performance, and we'll log into Facebook in half an hour and there'll be someone saying we're this and that.
Oh, and you know what? You can guarantee that someone's going to go in there and go, oh, we were 2 from 8 against top 8 teams, and now Dan Atkinson comes into the side and we're 1 from 1, so he's got to play next week.
Well, there you go. I suppose the facts back them up, but
yeah.
I could not ask for more tonight. The completions, mate. When Cronulla hold the ball, when we don't beat ourselves, what are we saying?
And say this. 100% kick defusal tonight from Cronulla was a big one. 44 from 46, 95% completion rate. You know what that is? They weren't able to out-enthuse Cronulla. They weren't able to go and out-effort Cronulla because Cronulla turned up tonight with a game plan of effort. And I want to say, I think Craig Fitzgibbon nailed the bench. He nailed the bench rotation. And when he saw that we were starting to lose the middle third, the ruck, straight on to Oregon Kaufusi. Go out there and clean it up. And we saw Kaufusi saw that Billy Burns was out of position, goes over and makes the tackle at centre. You said that? I think great. Yeah, absolutely nailed that. So good to have Oregon Kaufusi back. Words I never thought I'd say.
Yeah, especially off the bench. Happy birthday, Dan, mate.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Haley says stay up to midnight to watch Sam Burgess coach to lose again. Look, if I'm up, I'm watching. Damn straight.
Oh, the only thing is, right, the words midnight terrify me because we are at the moment 3 minutes past my normal bedtime, 9:30 on the dot. I'm in bed, head on the pillow. So, midnight doesn't go well. I'll stay on here for another 10 minutes, while we're getting the comments coming in thick and fast. But this has been we're 2 from 2 on live streams, Dan.
I know, mate. Maybe we do go again next week. Are you going the game, or I'm not going to be able to get tickets?
No. I'm actually up in Newcastle at my sister's house because we thought 100% sure that 6 versus 7 would be Cronulla and Penrith, and we would have had the split family, and we planned that we were going to have the photo because there's me, my wife, 2 of the kids go for Cronulla, and there's my sister, her husband, and 2 of the kids go for Penrith. So we're going to get that great shot by the fire and then probably throw my sister in the fire as we lose. But now that's ruined the plans. So, yeah, whatever.
Oh, well,
I swear to God, if they send Nico Hines to the judiciary because Marcelo Montoya got an ankle injury on an accident, that wasn't a hip drop. His leg just got caught under it.
It was just unfortunate. And no, that should be written off straight away. I don't think Nico's been charged all year, so unless they hit him with some grade ridiculous, we need to
I know. If that, finding. There he is. There's the man at the moment. BB's on TV.
The Prince.
Give us your 3, 2, 1 tonight, Dan, before you put it in the Facebook messages. Yeah.
I'll do it in the Facebook messages. But, 3 Nico.
Yeah, 3 Nico. What else?
Well, let's have a think.
I got 3 Nico. I got 2 Blake.
Yeah, he was good.
I got 2 for Blake, and I want to give 1 to Bald.
You know what? I think Wilton too. I think Wilton was fucking spectacular tonight.
Wilton was very good.
Yeah, and one Brayley. He had his first half was all Brayley.
Yeah. And I just point this out there. This is a great stat going into the finals that Blake Brayley is 2 from 2 as captain.
Well, let's keep that going. You have to run with what's working.
You have to run with what's working. Yeah, absolutely. Well, just we've got some people here in the comments still. What was everyone's thoughts on Blake Brayley getting captain? Because we saw when Finucane was out last time when McInnes was still on the bench, he gave the captaincy to Nico Hines. I'm glad he kept it away from Hines. That's a distraction that he doesn't need. So for mine, it came down to 2 candidates with Blake Brayley and T. Wilton, both future players. I'm happy it went to Blake.
Yeah, me too. I was happy with either. He or Wilton. Yep. Nico can't have any more responsibility. He does enough. I think he's nailed it. And Brayley obviously signed him for 4 years, says he's the captain for the next, 5 years.
He's the future of the club, yeah. I saw a shout for Britton Nickera, and I didn't mind that. But then you have a look at tonight, he's suspended because his technique was poor, and he just doesn't have it. Britton Nickera can change a game with his whole running. But yeah, there's something about Brayley and Teague that I'm glad that's the captain vice captain situation.
100%. And we get Nicola back next week, it's worth remembering. So when we were talking before,
Burns, mate, I don't even know if I can drop Billy Burns from the team. He's been that good.
Well, he has. They're definitely going to bring Nicola back though. So I mean, Kafusi's undroppable after that. It's a bit tough decision to make, but you want to be in that position where you have
I know, and I mean, like, you turn around and say that the only person you could probably drop from the side is Hamlin Awele, and he doesn't deserve it.
No, he's been so good the past 3 weeks.
So that means now that Billy Burns has been in the back row for the last 3 weeks, has been awesome, scored a great try tonight. His defence on Viliami kick-out was tremendous, and he's going to be 18th man next week.
Yep. Talakai unlucky to get points. 100% agreed. I wouldn't argue with him at all.
Yep.
Yep.
To me, with Brayley, Teague needs to keep 100% focus on crushing the halfback with his attack. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, Brayley has really matured over the last 12 months, both as a person and player. Yep.
100% agreed. Yeah, I like the way he talks to the ref. I think he's nailed it. Yeah, Eero was very good tonight. He's getting right back into it. I think if we get through next week, I think you see the best of Eero. It usually takes 2 or 3 weeks to come back from a long-term injury, but I like what I said.
Let's have a look at some player stats if we can here. So Will Kennedy only made 67 metres tonight. That has got to be a career low for him.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Very, very quiet game for Will. Sione Katoa, 165 metres. Ronaldo, 168 metres. KL Iro, 142 with 56 post-contact metres. Toby Rudolph, 138. Tom Hazelton led us with post-contact metres with 60. Sifa Talakai had 57. Bench was really good tonight. Bench was really, really good. Orican Kafusi off the bench, 7 runs, 55 metres.
He was great.
And Orican Kafusi, 6 tackles, 0 misses.
And look, Fanua Blake, who's just on screen now getting interviewed, third week in a row, I believe we've taken him off early, or at least second week in a row.
36 missed tackles at the end of the game is, pretty. No, and I said this about Fanua Blake, right? Against the Newcastle Knights, only played about 50 minutes. I'm going to have a look at his minutes tonight. 50. What did Adam Fanua Blake played 48 minutes tonight? This is a career low season of minutes for him.
Yeah.
No, baby. No, babies. Oh, we'll come up and say good night to you guys. Yeah, good night.
For the next 5 years.
But Adam Fanua Blake now, if it's a tight game against the Roosters, you best believe he's going 60-65 because he's fresh.
100%. Yeah, I do like a defensive player of the year. The thing is that you can't measure it unless it's tackle efficiency. And I think, Terrell May was on about 97% early, and I know our bloke, Fanua Blake, was high 90s as well. So you're looking at one by one. Yeah,
I mean, like, if you're going to do it, like Blake Brayley, he leads the NRL in tackles made, I believe. But he's also up there, like, top 10 in missed tackles because he runs out of the line, puts his body on the line for a tackle, and if he gets pushed off, he knows he's got the giant monsters behind him to take that. So, Dogs are the weakest top 4 side I've ever seen in a hot minute. Yeah, I do, but I agree. I'd say 2022 Sharks were pretty shit.
Yeah, true. We should have got through that first week, though.
That's just because we limped into the finals with injuries. I think, we were one tackle away from going into having a fortnight off and being able to stay at home and, have 3 or 4 days off training and, get better rehab. But I think 2018 Warriors were pretty shit too. But yeah, this Dogs team started the year on fire and blew it all up.
I think they're getting wrist rolled in straight sets, 100%.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have played that. Okay, look, beat the Roosters, you get a beaten up team because there's no one's going to come through that game unscathed. So, I mean, we know the route now. We got to get past the Roosters first, which I believe will start as probably as favourites, being at home, but I don't feel like we should. I think the Roosters are going in as the favourite team. Get it done. play the Raiders. That'd be nice. Here we go.
Yep. I think if we win, we play the loser of the Broncos and the Raiders. So we're either going to Brisbane or we're going to Canberra. If we
Is
win,
what it is. You got to beat them all.
Yeah. Don't see Sharks beating either of them. Sorry, boys. Oh, that's fine. You don't have to apologise. Is this Josh Cripp off Twitter? Has he joined us?
It is.
Yeah. That's good. We're getting all sorts of fans in here tonight.
Absolutely.
Roosters are $14 for the comp. Sharks 21. I don't think we'll go up as favourites.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know that I got on that Better app. They do the 100 to 1. You put $10 on it, you can win $1,000, and they're offering cash outs for every team that got in the top 4. And I picked Cronulla, and they came 5th.
Yeah,
so cash out option. Sione Katoa had 12 tackle breaks. Who cares?
6 of them were running sideways. I think we did the Storm a huge favour tonight. I think we bashed the Bulldogs.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're in trouble. I think it was a 50-50 game. I think Melbourne now, knowing they beat them a couple of weeks ago with a couple of their players missing, licking their lips.
Well, they didn't have Jerome Hughes when they beat them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, they're not going there next week either.
Yes, they're not going to have Jerome Hughes. They get Harry Grant back. They got Munster, no Pappenhausen. Do they put Sewer at fullback, or do you put Munster at fullback and put Jonah Pezet in the halves?
You can't have Pezet and Wishart.
Yeah, you can't have Pezet and Wishart. Yeah, true.
They might Nick Meaney back there, the centre of the year, if you listen to Gus Gould.
You can put Nick Meaney back there, but I'd only put Nick Meaney back there if Jack Howarth was ready.
Yeah, look, they're going to be
Meaney to fullback, Howarth to centre. Why hasn't Howarth been playing? He's your best centre. Where's he been? Haley, talk to me.
They got to find space for those other bums that have been there. That Melbourne bench so worries me. It's not good.
No, I tell you who's got the really interesting dilemma in the. Are you watching Dennis the Menace? What a movie! Fuck it, Munster the fullback. It's only Lockie Galvin versus Jonah Pezet. Howarth should be all right next week. He's been injured. I think Brisbane have got the dilemma of all dilemmas, right? Because you've got Dean Mariner, Karapani, Katoni Staggs, Pezet, and Jesse Arthurs for 4 positions. Who misses out? Probably Karapani. And Karapani's been fucking... Staggs. Yeah, I think Karapani misses out, and he's been awesome.
Well, if they bring Reynolds back, Ben Hunt's been their best player for a couple, well, not named Reece Walsh, for a couple of times in the halves.
Yeah, so you just put Reynolds in the 6.
Yeah, right now, I think Brisbane are the favourites.
Yeah. Do they have Adam Reynolds coming back at all? Yeah, there's a rumour that he is going to be all right for round 1.
It'd be crazy. This is going to be the best final series. We'll be here to preview it Tuesday night too. But Rugby League Outlaws tomorrow night. We'll be recording.
No, we're not. We've got to do Tuesday night. It's Father's Day tomorrow, mate. So I'm out in Penrith with my dad.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Well, I have my kids with me, so I was going to say we'll celebrate together. But all right, let's do that instead.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be. Or we can do Monday night, just depending on producer Dids if he doesn't have a tantrum. But yeah, just can't do it tomorrow night. I'll message him now and let him know. But
happy Father's Day to all the fathers and such. You are all great.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to everyone out there, and especially to the Bulldogs who got to celebrate early tonight with their daddies.
That's right. Nico Hines is your daddy.
Nico Hines is your dad.
We going down Cronulla Main Street, hooting the cars and you know.
Well, I would, but my license has been suspended until the end of November. So
that doesn't stop the Dogs fans, mate.
No, it doesn't. We can probably walk down there and scream at a few people if you want. Thanks for the watch along, guys. It's been fun. It has been awesome. I'll say this: if we get past week 1, we got the road trip. If the road trip is to Brisbane, then I'm definitely not going. If the road trip's down to Canberra, though, we do know that Canberra is my favourite road trip. So, and that will be a kid-free weekend. So I may be able to talk the wife into going down to Canberra. So you'll be in the back of the car. We can do the watch along. We can do a live stream preview on the way down.
We can. And also, rather than telling the wife, you could just do it and ask forgiveness, even though she's probably listening to this right now.
Well, she's not. She went upstairs, and the thing is, because I can't drive to Canberra, I kind of need her unless I'm going to get on a train. So, because you can't drive either. So, Anyway, let's get out of here. We've been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes now. Fins up, as always, up the Sharks.
Thank you,
10th
legend.
finals appearance in the last 11 seasons.
Ding. Ding.